Okay, existentialism is a philosophical movement that explores the nature of human existence, freedom, and individual responsibility. It emerged prominently in the 19th and 20th century, with roots in the works of philosophers such as Soren Kierkegaard and Friedrich Nietzsche. Existentialism emphasizes the idea that individuals create the meaning and sense of their lives through their actions and choice, rather than these being predetermined by external force doctrine. The term existentialism is coined by the Danish theologian and philosopher Soren Kierkegaard. According to Soren, existentialism is a rejection of all purely abstract thinking of the purely logical and scientific philosophy. In short, a rejection of absoluteness of reason. Central essence of existentialism. Existence comes first. According to existentialism, individual exists first without any inherent purpose or sense. They are thrown into a world, and it is through living, choosing, and acting that they define who they are, like objects that have the predefined purpose, like knife, design, or cutting. Humans must determine their own purpose, freedom, and choice. With the absence of the predetermined essence, humans are readily free to make their own choice. This freedom is a fundamental aspect of human existence, but it also comes with the weight of the responsibility. Each choice contributes to defining one's essence, and there is no external guide to determine the right choice. Responsibility and authenticity. Existentialists emphasize that individuals must take full responsibility for their actions and the consequences that follow. Living authentically means acknowledging this responsibility and making choices that are true to one's own values rather than conforming to societal norms or expectations. The recognition of the absurd is another central aspect. The absurd refers to the conflict between the human's desire to find inherent meaning in life in the different chaotic universe that offers none. Existentialists argue that even in the face of this absurdity, individuals must create their own meaning in life fully. Individualism, existentialism places a strong focus on the individual, their personal experience, and the subjective nature of reality. It rejects the idea that universal truths or values dictate the meaning of life, instead promoting the view that meaning is individually constructed. Individuality has been assigned the highest place. Individual has been considered above the society and the state. Reason and nature were given more importance during the 18th century. Uh, there were industrial and technological developments, and science was given greater importance. Objectivity was very much encouraged. This situation curtailed the freedom of the individual, and it became a puppet in the developing industrial society, man was also regarded as an object of exploitation. It regards society as the tool for the development of the individuality of man. It found great recognition and popularity during the 20th century. Toward the close of 19th century, the German philosopher Martin uh, Heidegger was very much influenced by the existentialism, and novelist Sartre supported the view of the Kierkegaard, and Kierkegaard is a father of the existentialism. Meaning of existentialism is the philosophical belief who is responsible for creating purpose and meaning in our own lives. Our individual purpose and the meaning is not given to us goods and governments, teachers, and other authorities. Existentialist philosophy encourages a range of the perspectives that share a certain underlying concept. Among these, a central tenet of existentialism is that personal freedom, individual responsibility, and deliberate choice and existential to the pursuit of self-discovery and determine life meaning. Emphasis on self-realization, emphasis on freedom and individual responsibility, attention on human weakness and insecurity. Life of the individual is meaningful only when individuality is accepted. Basic ideas of Soren Kierkegaard. Truth is the introvert and the subjective. The existence of individuality is reliable and it comes prior to thinking. Existentialists emphasize the meaning of nature and subjectivity. Existential self-experience is necessary, doing but not knowing. Basic ideas of Carl and Jaspers, extensive human viewpoint, industrialization and mechanization have finished the man. Self-existence of the human has been lost. Comprehensive principle of self-existence of the living being. Objective knowledge science has been the change into subjective knowledge philosophy. Existentialism and its aims, he regards worlds as a reality. The existence of self may be realized through struggles in the world. For the protection of the one's self, we shall have to respect the order. Basic ideas of Martin Heidegger's, those things that were present in the world before man was born, those things that man uses as means. Man's knowledge is a result, an interaction between the mind and objects of the world. Existentialism and education, in conclusion, existentialism is the complex philosophical concept with the significant implications in education. It emphasized the importance of individual choice, authenticity, and personal experience, and encouraged students to develop their own unique identities and take responsibility for their own learning. Development of individuality in the individual take objective knowledge to understand the subjectivity. The environment of the external world helps to develop the self. Education should help to develop the human personality. The teacher is the guide to develop the self. Student should develop his self through the proper guidance of the teacher. The curriculum should bring the learner into close contact with the external world to develop the self. Existentialism. Okay, Asiptavad. Thanks for watching. Thank you for your patience. That is now. Bye bye. See you again.